2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points and 1 rebound. Multiple times we saw the bench cheering him on.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it...
And now the third quarter about to get going. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. And I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Rose. Then there's Jennings. And it's Noah in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kurt Rambis. And he gets it to go. That's 23 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Making the defense like he has been with the three-point shot, that lead could evaporate in a hurry.
98 seconds. New York ball.
Here's Jennings. And again, it's New York.
Jennings. Exclusive. 61.
Here's Westbrook. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Knicks last season had a lot of problems here in Manhattan, and it showed all over the floor, Greg. And you played for this team. You know what it's like to play basketball in New York. Not a good record for them at home last year.
How about finishing 10-31 here and playing in front of a sold-out crowd every night? And one thing about New York, they're going to let you know when they're displeased. Worst home record in the East and second worst home record in the league.
No good from Lee.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Oklahoma City leading by 9.
And, you know, for the Knicks, there were a lot of reasons why they were bad at home.
Russell Westbrook.
Bottom 5 in field goal percentage, against at home field goal defense, and third worst field goal percentage at home in the league.
And all will come from them that time before dropping in.
65-75.
Oklahoma City's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. It's Westbrook with the drive.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Knicks trail by 12. Kicks to Anthony. Here's Porzingis, and it's denied. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession.
Noah, post him.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Shot's good by Anthony.
And, you know, the Knicks faithful, they still would sell this place out. And you have to give a shout-out to the fans for sticking through what was a very difficult year. At least it has to get better. And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Jennings has got 3 assists now in this one.
And guys, Courtney Lee, now having completed 7 full seasons, very much the same guy now as he was earlier. A 3-and-D prototype who will most likely never be a plus playmaker.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Westbrook drives in, lays it in without an inch of room around him. Westbrook's got 15 points in just the second half. There's the dish to Carmelo. And again, New York with the triple.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And here's Here's Westbrook from the arc, and the Thunder another three.
Wow. What can you say?
For New York, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts in the third. And it's blocked by Adams. To the middle. Here's Oladipo. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 12-point Thunder lead.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
Westbrook, and a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. Was way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Good.
And, you know, going back to Noah last season, I think the additions to the Bulls front court had an effect on him. I mean, they added Gasol and Mirotic, two major talents up front. I think that gave Noah less opportunities than he'd had the year before, and it was an adjustment for him.
Pass to Kuzminskis. Stolen by Westbrook. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up.
Good game for Westbrook. And he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
That one is no good.
And guys, talking about Joakim Noah, he was still the spirit of that team last season. Amongst all the great talents the Bulls had, Noah was that energizer and catalyst for the team. A true warrior, even in an off year.
Here's Jennings. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last three buckets have come by way of an assist.
And here's Westbrook from the arc, and that one's good.
He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, Kevin, and his confidence is palpable. You can feel it. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Jennings kicks to Rose. Anthony drives in, sinks that one from the post. Anthony's got 11 in the second half.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
For three, Westbrook. And the buzzer beaters.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Knicks trail by 11. Taking a look at the Thunder. Russell Westbrook out there with Oladipo. Then there's Andre Robertson. Then it's Ilyasova. And it's Cantor in at the center position.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. The Thunder leading by 11. Right side Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Hey, get Westbrook.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Derrick Rose has certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year, the 111 first-place votes to only 5 for the runner-up. We know about his MVP, and that just shines out so brightly for him.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history?
Westbrook with the bucket.
Hey kid, you ready? All right, let's go.
Oladipo.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Rose goes in, got a hand on it. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
For 3.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Cantor. Can't get it to go. Holiday with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 16. It's blocked. Rose against Westbrook. Steps back and fires. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Rose attacking, and he gets the bucket. Rose has got 14 points here in the second half.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Anthony. And Cantor pulls it down.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
And it's Rose penetrating. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Go.
They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
And Cantor did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Well, close to making that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his 5th foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that kind of attack that they have.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Oklahoma City.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Westbrook. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
And there's the foul. It goes on Elias Oakland. That's his first foul. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Kyle Singler comes in for Andre Robertson. Renas is checked in for Oladipo. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Holiday, that's good.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
122.
Here's Payne. Buries it from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 20.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose and stolen by Singler. From downtown, and again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
New York calls timeout. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
Yep. You summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. Holiday with the 3 off target. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
When you're facing Westbrook, you're always going to have your hands full. And tonight, he proved that once again. There's only one thought going through Russell's head. Attack, attack, attack. I know that was 3 thoughts, Kenny.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille